Most photographers spend years trying to find their style. Edward Hopper reminds us maybe the real work is just trusting how we already see. Today, I want to share with you 3 ways Hopper gives us a blueprint. Not to copy his work, but to believe in our own. When we talk about composition, the discussions usually revolve around where the subject is in the picture. But Hopper reminds us that the more important question might be where you are. At this level, I feel included. Up here, I feel removed. And down here, I almost feel exposed. Isolation in Hopper isn't just about empty spaces or lone figures. It's created by position, by how far we stand from the moment. In Office at Night, Hopper places us slightly above the scene. In just that little small elevation, it turns the whole thing from observation into a separation. And in New York Office, Hopper backs us up a little bit, keeps us at a distance, and here he just removes the intimacy from the scene and replaces it with, to me, a quiet restraint. And we go to the automat, just a little slight higher angle, but we feel less involved, and Hopper uses that distance to keep us watching. And just something to think about next time you're out photographing, heck, you're already there. Take a few pictures, take a few steps left, step right, raise up, find something to stand on. Or just cop a squat and sit for a while and just wait and see. Before you start worrying about what's in your frame, always ask yourself where you're standing, both emotionally and physically. Isolation is not about removing people from the frame. It's deciding how close you are willing to stand to the story. Hopper doesn't tell us what the story is. He tells us how to feel and lets the story emerge on its own. Here in Room in New York, we're outside in the dark, and the light here, it doesn't reveal the space. It almost interrupts it. It creates tension without a single thing actually happening. Night windows. The shadows just don't hide information. They remove certainty from the scene, forcing us to decide just what the moment really is. And then we go to early Sunday morning. By limiting the color, Hopper limits the emotion, keeps us calm, contained, and unable to drift into drama. And then we go into hotel room. Nothing's moving here, and because nothing moves, we begin filling the scene with ourselves. Hopper doesn't always give us all the answers. He gives us just enough mood to finish the story on our own. If you give the viewer a mood instead of a message, they'll stay long enough to find their own meaning. Tranquil is a word not commonly used when discussing Hopper, but to me, that's what it is. The Oxford definition of tranquil is free from disturbance, calm. To me, that pretty much sums it up for Hopper's paintings. Cape Cod morning. Nothing here competes for our attention. And that restraint is exactly what makes this scene feel complete to me. Second story sunlight. There's no tension to resolve here. Only the quiet acceptance of light, space, and the passage of time. In his painting called Gas, he keeps us at a safe distance, he removes the urgency, and just allows the scene to exist without demanding meaning. South Carolina morning. Hopper refuses drama here, and in that refusal, the painting finds its peace. Tranquility in Hopper. It isn't the absence of feeling, it's the confidence to stop adding. Hopper doesn't teach us how to photograph, but he does teach us how to stay loyal to how we see. The way I look at it, I don't think we should be defined by our style. But, our goal should be to get to a point where the camera that we carry is no longer just a tool that we use to take pictures, but it becomes an extension of how we truly see the world. Appreciate you watching. Glad you're here. And as always, keep it real.